April Jane Baguion, one of your tour guide for today's adventure, and welcome to Merida Leyte. But before we turn to this beautiful and majestic place, here are some friendly reminders and safety precautions that I want you to know, so that our tour will be smooth flowing and hassle-free. So keep in mind by reminders. First, synchronize your time with me so no one will left behind. The time is 9 a.m. Second, put all your trust in a proper waste disposal. Third, I have here with me a first aid kit in case of emergency. And last, always observe a body stem so no one will get lost. Is everything clear? Very good. Let me tell you some brief history about Merida. Merida is located east of Ormoc City, facing the Camotes Island and Camotes Sea. Merida is a at west side of Ormoc City, where agriculture to include fishing is the major livelihood among the populace, a tradition and a rich heritage since the Spanish regime is strong and lasting heritage to San Isidro Labrador, sustained by the inhabitants tracing from original settlers up to present. Since the Spanish Conquest, the Meridian homes faithfully adopted the humble farmer San Isidro Labrador, especially that agriculture is the dominant economy of locality. Merida is a fifth-class municipality in Leyte, and its tourism is about to be boosted by our first destination, which is Tomorrowland Resort. Tomorrowland Resort is located in Lamanok, Merida, Leyte, and offers tourists a spectacular view. What we know that so far that they have swimming pool with jacuzzi and have perfect view of the sea. Tomorrowland Resort looks amazing at night. There are different colored lights installed throughout the resort and cottages for different group sizes. The best part is that you will have a clear view of Ormoc city light which can be seen from a distance and direct across the resort. Now, this is a perfect night view while sipping some drinks in their jacuzzi. Second destination is Payagli Rodwin. It is the park inside with different plants and flowers at the same time. It's also a restaurant. Here is their menu. They serve different dishes. It is one of the places where you can dine in. It has a lot of tables and chairs where you can choose your best spots. This is the best spot for me when you can climb to the top to see the whole place 360 degrees. You can see the scenic view of the forest, the plains, and the community. This is a good spot to take a picture also. You can run to the hand miniature and take a picture. Also, they have some rides, the Falwa rides. When you go inside the gate, this grotto will greet you. This is the first view that you can see the place. It is a great ambience to unwind. The place is so windy. The air is cool. It is a great place to bond with your family. It has many plants and flowers too. These are just the few attractions in Merida. Merida may just be one of the provinces that make up the Philippines, but it offers a sizable amount of experience. Once again, I'm April Jane Baguion, saying no borders, no lines, just you and the world. I hope you've been found my guide to Merida Leyte useful and it gave some good reason for you to come back to Merida. Daghang salamat, stay safe at all times.
It is believed that Ormoc was first called as Ugmok by the native of the town before the place was used by the Spanish occupation and the migration of the neighboring towns to settle in the more fertile plains of Ugmok. Much of the settlers in town were the Malayans. These people had a constant trading with the Chinese, Javans, and Indonesian. Their living, however, was always threatened by the attack of the Moro pirates. It is said that the people in Ugmok developed a warning system communication through people manning watchtowers to inform and warn the people of this coming of the pirates. In the year 1950, Ormoc City transformed into modern infrastructures with concrete roads and bridges, well-equipped government and hospital facilities, airport facilities, banks, commercial and trade establishments, house projects, factories, industrial plants, thus the start of progress for this city. Ormoc City is a port city, and it is the largest city in Leyte by land area and the second largest in the eastern Visayas after Calbayog City and Samar. For the product and services, Ormoc City serves as the center for commerce and industry in Leyte. It has an organized in geothermal energy, sugar-based alcohol, and industrial gases. In addition for that, one of the best tourist spots in Ormoc, first, the Lady Golf and Country Club surrounded by mountain and rolling hills. Second, pineapple plantation. The city is famous for its pineapples with a distinct sweetness. And I, Micaela Rodriguez, encourage Filipino, not just Filipino, but all people in the world. I would like to recommend Ormoc City as one of the best places of the Philippines. And for that, let me tell you one of our best ecotourism in Ormoc.
Three, two, one.
Ngayong adlaw, turista, I am Micaela on behalf of Ipso Travel and Tour. Allow me to be a tour guide in today's virtual tour. By the way, I am with Captain Ryan. He is a professional driver for about 5 years. Say hello to Captain Ryan, alright? Together, let's travel and discover the beauty of Ormoc City, Leyte. But before anything else, we remind everyone for our guidelines, protocols, and safety precautions. And please do remember the word SMILE. S stands for synchronize your time so that no one will lag behind. And time check, it's already 8 a.m. in the morning. And M stands for moments to remember. I stands for interact our locals and cultures. And L stands for leave the place clean as it is. And lastly, enjoy our tour. We must also keep in mind that safety first and everything must be timely. And if you hear this sound, it means it's time for us to take pictures around the place. And if you hear this sound, while raising this flag, it means it's time for us to gather and form a line to get inside the bus for our next destination. May I remind everyone to sit back and enjoy our view while we were in the bus. Hello everyone, welcome to our first destination, Micos Eco Park, one of the best eco park in Ormoc City. Ormoc City, Leyte is the first highly urbanized coastal port city, serving as the economic, cultural, commercial, and transport hub in Ormoc. Aside from that, it has a lot of tourist spots, one of that is Mico Eco Park. At the entrance of the place, you will be greeted a lot of plants and flowers, but before you enter, you need to pay the entrance. You can take pictures with the amazing structures, the I Love You Forever, and the heart shape. Perfect spot for couples. Micos Eco Park accepts events such as wedding, pictorial, or debut. They also have small houses if their guests want to stay a little longer. The owner said before it becomes a tourist attraction, their family used to plant different flowers. Time goes by, they decided to have a small garden until it was known as the Little Baguio of Ormoc. Questions: do they offer foods and drinks? To answer your question, you need to order or bring foods in your own. They only have snacks and drinks offered. What are you waiting for? Come and visit Micos Eco Park, the best eco park in Ormoc. It has the best place where you can think and forget all the problems in life. You can also bring your family, friends, relatives, and your partner to have a memorable moments with them. For further information, if you want to visit Micos Eco Park, go to Ormoc Terminal, ride a jeepney multi-cab bound for Barangay Milagro, Ormoc City. Make sure you inform the driver that you will stop at Micos Eco Park. For their contact number, please call 0933-647-3447. You can also visit their page for more details. Adios, turista!
Hello, tourists! Good day, everyone! Before we go to our exciting destinations and activities, let me introduce myself. I am Mary Jean Luay, student of EBSO Ormoc Campus. So, today guys, I will going to show you some tourist spots in Ormoc. But before that, I will going to show you first the city of beautiful people. Welcome to Ormoc City, Philippines! The city of Ormoc is a first-class city in the province of Leyte, Philippines. The city's name is derived from Ogmoc, an old Visayan term for lowland or depressed plain. It is believed that Ormoc was called as Ogmoc by the natives of the town before. The place was used during the Spanish occupation and the migration of the neighboring towns to settle in the more fertile plains of Ogmoc. Much of the settlers in the town were the Malayans. Traveling to Ormoc for the first time? Let's get started. How to get to Ormoc? Direct flights from Manila, Cebu, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, and more are being served to Tacloban. Flights are operated by Cebu Pacific, Philippine Airlines, and AirAsia. So now guys, we will proceed to our first destination. Are you guys ready to see the beautiful tourist spots in Ormoc? So what are you waiting for? Let's go! This mangrove park that opened in 2017 has amazed the residents and the tourists alike with what it can offer. Aside from a mangrove tour, locals and other equally important tourists can do bird watching, mud swimming, kayak rides, paddle boat rides, and fishing, which they should not miss. And this is our second destination. Alto Peak, known as the highest peak in Eastern Visayas, Mount Amanduin stands proud and tall at 1,332 meters above sea level. This peak is known among hikers and trekkers not just in the area, but also to those all over the country. And our third destination. The Piña Festival is a celebration for the bountiful harvest of pineapple in the city. It also honors its patron saints Peter and Paul. And this is our last destination. Man-made tourism products are referred as those products which are built by the humans. All the monuments, parks, malls, science center, zoological park which are built by the humans by the use of construction materials are termed as man-made tourism. before this video end, I would like to say thank you for watching. And I am now signing off as your tour guide. May the Lord God bless us all. Bye!
Hello everyone, my name is Joanna Marie G. Spagnola. On behalf of Ormoc Tours, I'd like to welcome you all in Ormoc City, Leyte. The bus will ride to our destination and it will take about 15 minutes. But right now, I'd like to take a minute to familiarize you with the area and discuss some brief safety precautions. Firstly, I ask that you remain seated until we reach our destination. Secondly, please do not eat and drink when you are in the bus.
So, moving on to the history of Ormoc City, the Philippine province of Leyte contains the first-class city of Ormoc. The city's name came from the word Ogmoc, which came from the term lowland or depressed plain. It is a historic Visayan term that inspired the city's name. To begin with, Ormoc City is generally recognized for its famous Queen Pineapple. According to the website Centennial Park, the Veterans Park was constructed in the early 1990s in honor of the Filipino soldiers who fought for the liberation of Leyte and the Philippines. They also celebrated the Piña Festival every June for bountiful harvests of pineapple in the city of Ormoc. In addition, it is also an honor for their patron, which is Saint Peter and Paul. Moving on to the next tourist attraction, which is the adventure tourism located in Barangay Cabintan, Ormoc City, Leyte. Heaven's Peak lives up to its name by giving us a heavenly view. Many people will visit Heaven's Peak because of their garden full of stunning flowers and other beauty attractions which only you can see in Heaven's Peak. Now, we will proceed to our next tourist attraction, which is the ecotourism, located in Barangay Naungan, Ormoc City, Leyte. From the port, walk to Ormoc City Terminal near the Ormoc Public Market or Togo Express ticketing, then ride a multi-cab bound for Barangay Naungan, and that will bring you to Mangrove Eco Park. In addition, many people will go there because it is a good place to visit, especially at night because it's aesthetic attraction. Forward to our last tourist attraction, which is the man-made tourism located in Ormoc City. Naturally, the city is proud of its cultural legacy, which includes Ormoc cannons. In 1947, Old City Hall was replaced by the Ormoc City Museum, or People's Museum, where some professionals, students will visit the Ormoc City Museum to cherish the artwork, culture, and history of Ormoc City.
Again, this is Joanna Marie G. Spagnola. Thank you, my dear tourists. I hope you enjoy your tour here in Ormoc City, and I hope this experience will become memorable to all of you. Thank you and goodbye.
everyone, good morning. Are you all excited in our tour? But before we begin, let me welcome you to the city of beautiful people of Ormoc City. I am Julie Min, but you can call me Min as I will be your tour guide for today. Before we went to our different tour spots here in Ormoc, let me discuss first the history of the city. So Ormoc is a highly urbanized coastal port city serving as economic, cultural, commercial, and transportation hub of Western Leyte. It is believed that Ormoc was first called as Ogmoc by the natives of the towns before. The place was used during the Spanish occupation and migration of the neighboring towns to settle in the more fertile plain. In 1947, when Ormoc became a city, its local government officials have used the city natural resources to help it become a favorite destination for vacation goers because of the many natural tourist spots. Ormoc is the first-class city in the province of Leyte. Pineapple are the most popular products of the Ormoc. But before we start, I would like to give you some reminders, guidelines, protocols, and safety precautions. First, synchronize your time to my time so that no one will left behind. My time here is 7:30 a.m. And second, you can't hear me or understand what I'm saying, please raise your hand and don't hesitate to ask. Third, littering is prohibited in destination we're going to. So, let's preserve our environment, okay? Fourth, never leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. I would only give you 30 minutes to tour around, enjoy, take selfies and pictures. Is that clear, everyone? Right, and together, let's travel and discover the beauty of Ormoc City. So now, we will be heading in our first destination, which is the City Museum. Before, it is our old city hall that was built on year 1947, right after the World War II. The same year, by the virtue of the Presidential Proclamation number 42, Ormoc was formally inaugurated as a city on October 20th. And beside the historical landmark, Puente de la Reina is the oldest bridge in the city. A cobblestone bridge built in 1880s that was used as docking areas for sailboats, vintage of Chinese, Javans, and Indonesians who frequented the island to sell their product from the Asia. Centennial marker on May 1507, a mission in Ormoc was established by these missionaries. Of that year, the locals were converted to Christianity. The years of peace was shortly filled, where in 1634, a ruler of Sulu by the name of Rahabungsu captured 300 natives from Ormoc. After the invasion of the notorious pirates in the town, Veterans Park was constructed in early 1990s in honor of the Filipino soldiers who fought for their liberation of the Leyte. The Tan Mansion in Ormoc City was built during the 1930s. In World War II, the mansion became a Japanese garrison in Leyte. It was destroyed during the bombing of Ormoc before Liberation Day, known as the Battle of Ormoc Bay. The Tan Mansion ruin is like a memorial to Japanese that visit the place. Treated like a shrine, and it has a significant part of history of both countries, Japan and Philippines. The World War II Battle of Ormoc Bay took place from November 11 until mid-December in Ormoc Bay during late 1944. It consisted of a series of almost daily destroyer skirmishes and air battles. It was decisive in determining the final outcome of the Battle of Leyte. The festival is a celebration for the bountiful harvest of pineapple in the city. It also honors its patron, Saint Peter and Paul. The actual date of the festa in June 29th. The annual event, which started in 1999, the festival aims to promote pineapple and other agricultural products of the Ormoc. It features cultural presentation and exhibit performances such as madrigas, street dancing, pineapple float parade, pineapple and native products decor contest.
Okay, so did you enjoy the Piña Festival? Alright, so our next destination is our common city tourist spot, which is the Lake Danao.
Now is considered as Ormoc City main natural attraction. This violin-shaped lake on the mountains of Ormoc was previously named Lake Imelda, but was changed to Lake Danao Natural Park afterwards. It also the source of water of the towns. They also offered here floating cottages, kayak, eat and taste their different local cuisines, overlook viewing, and lastly, swim and chill to their cold water.
Alright, so our next destination is the Alto Peak.
Mount Amendment, often referred to as Alto Peak, is located in Barangay Capintan in Ormoc, Leyte, also known as the highest peak in Eastern Visayas. Mount Amendment stands proud and tall at 1,332 meters above sea level. This peak is also known among hikers and trekkers not just in this area but also to those all over the country.
Next destination is the Mangrove Eco Park in Naungan, Ormoc City, Leyte. Experience unrefined natural beauty surrounded by relaxing view of Mangrove Eco Park. This is the Ormoc City Quadrangle at night. Saben Resort Hotel is where most of the tourists stay, relax, while enjoying the tourist spot here in Ormoc.
They're saying that take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, keep nothing but memories. I would like to thank all of you for choosing me as part of your journey as your tour guide. Enjoy the rest of the day here in Ormoc and safe trip back home. This is Julie Min signing off.
Everyone, good morning. Are you all excited with our tour? But
Before we begin, let me first welcome you all to the municipality of Merida. I am Michi. I am your tour guide for today. But before we proceed, there are some friendly reminders and safety precautions that I want you to know so that our tour will be smooth, flowing, and hassle-free. First, I asked to remain seated until we reach our destination. Second, never leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Third, I also have a first aid kit in case of emergency. Okay, tourists, welcome to our first destination, the Tomorrowland Resort. We are now in front of Tomorrowland Resort. This resort offers tourists and spectacular view, and this resort has a swimming pool and jacuzzi, and with perfect view of the sea. They have floating cottage and they have a jet ski. You can stay overnight in Tomorrowland Resort because they have a room accommodation. Okay, tourists, welcome to our next destination, the Payag ni Rodwin. So, as you can see, that Payag ni Rodwin, it has a perfect views, nature, and surely you love it. Payag ni Rodwin is a farm of a hilltop with scenic views over the agricultural lands in Merida town. They are offer farm tours. There's something about fresh air, the anxiety and creativity, adventure. It's more fun to Palwa ride. They have also a swimming pool. You can stay overnight here in Payag ni Rodwin because they have a room accommodation. The Payag ni Rodwin is agritourism farm site in the municipality of Merida. So, we're done our virtual tour. I hope everyone enjoy and learn from our tours. Thank you.
So hello everyone, my name is Maria Camacho and I will be your virtual tour guide to this newly opened resort in municipality of Merida, and it is called Tomorrowland Resort. So sit back, relax, and enjoy watching this video. So Merida is a fifth-class municipality in Leyte, and tourism is about to be boosted by Tomorrowland Resort. So it is already creating a buzz online from the residents of the said town and from neighboring town as well. Tomorrowland Resort is located in Barangay Lamanok, Merida, Leyte, and offers tourists a spectacular view. What we know so far is that the resort has a swimming pool with a jacuzzi and with a perfect view of the sea. And one of their famous attractions is what they call bridge going to Pangpang. So, welcome to Tomorrowland Resort with 50 entrance fee. You may now enjoy the view of this beautiful place. Look at this pool and look at the view. So this is their jacuzzi and their adult pool, how wide the pool is, and their small office where you can keep your entrance fee. And look at me walking at there, so happy. In this view you can see the very beautiful place. You can see the nice view of the sea. And also when you get in this place, you can see these kids really get along playing and enjoying in this swimming in the pool. And also the room for rent view. Look at this place, so beautiful and comfy. And also their famous bridge going to Pampang, I get the chance to walk in there with this very relaxing, with this beautiful wind and the view and all. To get in here at Tamaraw Resort from Ormoc City, you need to ride a van or a multi-cab with a fare of 50 pesos. And the multi-cabs are located at Robinson's Terminal. And travel takes time to 35 minutes to 40 minutes. So Barangay Lamanok is located, the highway is located just before you reach the town proper. And I highly recommend this place for you to visit, as the place has the ambience of relaxing and the beautiful scenery of sea view and to release your stress. So I hope you enjoy watching this video.
Welcome, travelers, to the municipality of Merida, located in the beautiful province of Leyte, Philippines. Today, we will take you on a virtual journey through the sights, sound, and the culture that make Merida a unique and captivating destination. Let's begin our tour in the heart of Merida, the town proper. As we walk through the charming streets, you'll notice the rustic charm of the traditional Filipino houses. The warm and friendly locals will greet you with a smile, creating a welcoming atmosphere that defines the essence of Merida. And for our next spot is the Parish Church of St. Isidro, a significant religious landmark in Merida. Marvel at the beautiful architecture and intricate details at this historical church, which holds a special place in the hearts of the locals. Merida is blessed with natural beauty, and one of its highlights is the Mount Magsanga. Let's journey to this stunning mountain and very nice view up above, listening to the calming sound as it cascades down the rocks and take you in the picturesque landscape around you. Merida is known for its lively and colorful festivals, which is the Magsanga Festival. Unfortunately, we can't be there in person, but we can still witness the excitement through virtual celebrations. Enjoy the traditional dances, vibrant costumes, and lively music that showcase the rich cultural heritage of the town. As our virtual tour of Merida later comes to a close, we hope you enjoy this glimpse of the town's beauty and charm. Merida's warm hospitality, stunning natural wonders, and cultural richness makes it an unforgettable destination. Now, let me tour you around as one of our ecotourism, which is the Resort de Florencio.
Welcome to our virtual tour of Resort de Florencio and Merida Leyte. While we can't physically be there, I'll guide you through the wonders of this beautiful resort. Today we will explore this natural wonder known for its crystal clear waters and tranquil surroundings. But before that, let me introduce myself. I am Bernie Idaliango, your tour guide for today.
But how do we get there? From Ormoc City Terminal, ride a multicab with a signage Ormoc Merida, a fare of 50 pesos. And when you reach the proper barangay, Poblacion Merida in our Merida Transport Terminal, walk to our habal-habal or motorcycle terminal where you can ride going to Barangay Lundag in Resort de Florencio, a fare of 30 pesos. And tell the driver your destinations and you will be there.
Behold the breathtaking panorama of Florencio spring water. The pristine pool, nestled amidst the verdant landscape, invites you to immerse yourself in its cool embers.
As we approach the entrance, you'll notice the lush greenery and the sound of flowing water, promising a refreshing experience ahead. The spring's source lies hidden in the heart of the forest. The water originates from deep underground, filtered through layers of rock, resulting in its remarkable clarity and purity.
Feel free to virtually dip your toes in the pool or imagine taking a leisurely swim in the cool waters. Florencio spring water is a popular spot for locals and visitors seeking respite from the tropical heat.
Surrounding the spring are designated picnic spots where families and friends can enjoy a delightful day out. Imagine sharing a meal amidst nature's beauty, having fun with the kids, and hanging out together.
I hope you enjoyed this virtual tour of Florencio Resort Spring Water in Merida Leyte. The tranquility and beauty of this place are a truly sight to behold. Thank you for joining us on this virtual journey. We encourage you to visit Florencio Spring Water in person when you have the chance. Until then, take care and may you be inspired by the wonders of nature.